Want to start with that?
Yeah, just do that.
All right, you let me know now.
No, just throw it up. I'll do one of these.
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
There we go. I like that.
Oh yes. So welcome to another one of Lee and Rev's war recaps. Lee there on your left side, Fat and Rev on your right side. We're going to go over our war that we just lost here against, it looks like some sort of a school clan, college, university clan of some sort. They said Go Cats. Unfortunately, it was a very winnable war, but we lost this one due to a number of high-profile failed attacks. And I say high-profile because they're top players or top level bases that just couldn't 2-star or 3-star the opponent. And we just ran out of gas at the end, right down to Stephanie choosing to go for 2 stars on a Town Hall 11 instead of 3-starring a Town Hall 10. It was her choice. I was pushing for the Town Hall 10. She felt she could definitely 2-star Town Hall 11.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that. I think it was more the 11s. We had a lot of new kind of low hero Town Hall 11s not able to pull their weight, so
it's top
she
heavy.
She did her best, I say,
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're on her side because when she failed, I was standing there going, ah! But
oh yeah,
yeah, what can you do? One of the reasons why we got into that mess in the first place, it was totally avoidable. When when SG In or Scott Jin joined, and when Evo joined the clan as well, we knew that they weren't war capable players. But we pushed them into war, and sure enough, we were matched up with something where they just couldn't hold their weight. So, I take the blame for that too. And having some of our lower guys or lower 9s and 8s that weren't in war pushed us to make us a little bit more top heavy. So it was preventable. Sadly, we didn't do a good job preventing it, but it is what it is.
And, it is what it is. Yeah.
And we're going to learn from it, right? So actually, what I like to do now is, moving forward, just put our core players in. Like get a group of 20 core players that we know are reliable or at least consistent, and go to war with them consistently, and only add a few cherry picks here and there, just to
I like that, yeah.
Just to keep it fresh. And when one of our core players needs to upgrade, then instead of doing a 25-20 war, we'll go down instead of adding fillers to push us to 30. That way we stay reliable and more consistent, and I'd like to see our log be more green instead of these choppy reds every now and then. Alright, so jumping into the war recap. I'm looking at the war details and the results of our team. Yeah. Tan 3-star number 4. Good job. Tan, I'm starting to see him as being a more reliable low Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 10 cleanup guy. Like he's good there. Going head to head with another Town Hall 11, he tends to 1-star a lot. So I can understand being a just sort of a casual player that he is. Cannon, 1-star. Just Nukem, 1-star. So you have 2 Town Hall 11s there that only got 1-star. Lee, you pulled in 6. That's so nice. Max didn't chat a lot this war. He came in and he got 3 stars for the clan. So yeah, another Town Hall 10 that didn't perform very well. But he usually is more consistent. Yofu's, Daenerys, those 2 stepped up. 6 stars each. Great job. Perk came in. Nice guy. He, I like how we bugged him about his profile pic. Teased him a little bit there. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. 3-starring 14, 1-star on 12. Scott's picked it up. I love the fact that he's doing HGHB and he's doing a great job. 3-starring more bases. And going down the list, it's our bottom guys did a great job. Rushy, Hodor's mini, your mini, getting 6 stars. Everyone else just getting 3 stars on their first attack, failing on their second, which is normal. It's just the top again. Okay, so overall, okay-ish war, but at least we have a new plan going forward. It'll be a lot better. Jumping into the highlights. So there are 2 highlights that I'd like to go over. One is Lee, your attack there on number 8. and we'll also do Daenerys' attack on number 12. There. So walk us through it, my friend.
Sounds good, man. All right, so I came in on number 8. Basically with the dual side bowler walk from the top left. I like to just start with the healer drop, just so it's kind of, I can just kind of put the bowlers down, then they just kind of do their thing, you know. Taking down building structures, defenses from the right and left side, just to create a path straight through the center. I use giants just so they would take up inferno streams, you know. So that way I'd only need one freeze for the fire on the inferno. So when the bowlers come in, they'd be able to simply just take that out with ease. The giant bomb, I'm always worried about that with the bowlers because it can take it out really early, you know, all your bowlers, but the healers locked onto them and basically rage through there, was able to freeze the inferno, and bowlers are just going to swipe on through, you know, heroes behind. The bowlers on the right and the bottom left, they're basically just cleaning up everything else while the bowlers in the center just wreak havoc. And yeah, I mean, this was kind of an easier base, you know, the walls are under upgraded. You know, the defense is basically Town Hall 9 level, you know. I mean, so you could argue that this is an easy wipe, but I mean, you know, at Town Hall 10, like I always say, you know, you take any 3 stars you can get. So, yeah, I mean, last little hero is going to lock onto the queen there, and the last remaining bowlers are just going to clean up what's left, and, yep. Easy peasy. Here's a 3-star for you.
Well, like you were saying, it looks like an easy attack with the lower defenses and walls, but you overkilled it, and it's just the way that you deploy the troops, the funneling from the corners to make sure nobody strays out, and just the mass amount of bowlers with healers in the middle being sustained by the healers. The way it was executed really made it go through. Because I've seen some, I've seen some 11s fail on 9s as well, right? You expect it to be killed.
Yeah, I've had more than my fair share of mistakes with bowlers. That was probably my first good one in a while.
Woo! Hopefully more to come. All right, so I'm going to jump over to Daenerys' attack on 12 against Hugo. She will be doing a mass Valk attack. So it's a Queen Walk Valk attack with golems to take out most of the damage. Now, she only used 3 healers on the Queen on this one, and usually you bring 4. Dropping an extra healer gives room for other troops. So in this case, she's brought 2 golems to soak up some of the damage. So pay attention, she only has 9 Valks, but they're going to do a substantial amount of damage to this base. One thing I did notice that she did on this one here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit play here and let it run through. So she drops the queen there, 3 healers, throws a minion on the corner research facility there to funnel the queen in. But she's going in CC side. She's not even attacking queen side. She's starting to do that, and I guess that's also appropriate as well, because you're going to take out the CC. The queen is only level 11, and you're using Valks. So the Valks, if they get easy access to that queen, they're going to wipe her out really quick. So attacking CC side on this one was pretty decent. I love how she throws down the rage there to sustain the queen, but also to kill the CC troops. Once that's done, she's going to start attacking the opposite side with the queen side with the 2 golems, wizards to create the funnel, and then the Valks in. And look at that. Once she breaks the wall with wall breakers, bowlers, and Valks all in the middle there. That was a beautiful funnel. Nobody strayed to the edges. The Valks went in, the bowlers went in, the wizards came in behind. This was a well-funneled attack. There's nothing more for that king or queen or any of the defenses in the middle. She's opened that compartment up with a quake so well that everybody's just going to flow through perfectly. Now the queen's stuck on the top right-hand corner on the wall, but you really at this point don't even need her because of the great funnel with the golem in the front just soaking up the attacks while the bowlers coming in doing dual damage, and then on the left side flanking there you have your Valks and the king. So 2-point defenses left. Oh, 3, I see an archer tower there. Now the queen finally breaks in. She's going to take some bombs out of her way and destroy that the right side. So I think what really made this attack super successful is A, the way she took care of the CC troops, killed it with the queen, and B, the funneling. And I think that's the essence of all attacks. If you can handle the CC well and you funnel well, you're going to have a really good chance of 3-starring almost any base. And the reverse of that is true. If I watch some of these fails that we've had, it's either they mishandled the CC or a lot of the troops weren't funneled properly and they just went haywire and an attack just fell apart. So maybe those are the two most critical parts about any attack: is how you handle the CC and how you funnel. So great job, Daenerys, on that attack. You got 6 stars for us this war, so I really appreciate that. I just took another glance at the at your attack there at the finish there. You didn't even raid your king. That's how well of an attack that was. So good job going to 10, and I wish you luck at being a 9.5. All right. Anything else we need to say about this this one? Not really, eh? I guess in the
Let's try not to
go ahead.
try not to be top heavy next time.
Try not to what?
Try not to be top heavy.
Oh, top heavy, yes. The only time being top heavy works is if you're maybe a blonde with double D's. That's top heavy and that works. But in clan wars, it doesn't work. What do we have here on the next one? So let's jump into the prep.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this matchup here against Go Lava Your Mama? Go Lava Your Mama.
Yeah. Awesome clan name. Yeah.
Some of these guys are hilarious, man.
I mean, first things first. On top, it looks a lot more even. I like the advantage of having Daenerys as a 10 now. And as she gets her troops up, that's going to be a big advantage. As for the 9s, that's pretty even too. This is just in general pretty even match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
town hall to town hall, right?
Either bottom.
Same numbers.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much dead even. Bottom, clearing the 8s and 7s and those couple 6s, that should be easy. I mean, really, it's always the 9s, 10s, and 11s. That's where the main battle is. Everything else just kind of, smooth sailing, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I expect every Town Hall 8 to be able to take out their counter Town Hall 8, right? So, regardless of what stage they're in. And then the 9s almost as well, So you're right. It's always the 10s and 11s. That's where the war battles are at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We've had some difficulties with 9s, though. It's a matter of, as long as we have a few 10s who can at least dip a few times if needed.
Yes.
Then it's all good. But, I mean, hey, you live and learn. You do what you can.
One thing
You'll play it.
No, go ahead.
You go ahead.
One thing I really feel comfortable about this when I looked at the war map initially is I saw only one Town Hall 11. And for some reason that gives me peace. Knowing that 10 is the only 11 that we have, that means we only have to take care of one 11 on the other end. And I know the rest of their clan that can do wells against 10s and 9s.
It was like Steph was saying, the match tends to be better when it's like one Town Hall 11 because it's just the odds are so much greater that you're just it's gonna be 1-on-1, then the rest is just smooth sailing for the most part,
I think it's because our 10s are really reliable. Like I have a lot of confidence in you and staff, and who else is another 10? I think it was JJ is a 10.
Yeah, it's more than just being reliable. It's just out of all the clans we could possibly face, it's like how many are honestly 3-star experts?
Yeah.
In the 10 region. We're always facing clans that it's like they either 2-star consistently or like on the rare occasion 3-star like the lowest.
Yeah.
And it's really just a matter of like even if we don't get 3 stars, we just have to be on our game more than they are, and you just never know until the war starts,
Mm-hmm.
Or if their clan, their war record looks good, then you kind of get an idea. But really, it's just for us, it's like every war you just want to do your best to pull those 3 stars. I mean, even though at 10 it's like it's not as frequent, or if it is frequent, it's it's like constant mass attacks. But I mean, it doesn't make it any less fun, to pull those 3 stars and in the end pull a win. So
yeah, and don't take And don't take anything away from us. I mean, it's still difficult to 3 star. It's just that we're just a little bit more consistent than most clans with this setup, right? All right, thanks, Lee. Thanks for doing this with me. Thanks for
You got it,
watching,
man.
everybody. And we'll catch you again at the next War Cap. Clash on, and good luck.
Boom.
Hey, you can do the
Look
side
at
from
it.
it.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. There you go.
See ya,
There you
man.
go.